Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Now if you don't know this face, then I am Francesca. It's really nice to meet you. Really hope you do go ahead and subscribe and join the Francesca family. We'd love to have you here. Also, after you've watched this video and you enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave a massive thumbs up. It honestly makes my day. So without enough rambling, let's get into the video. So today's video is something a little bit different. It's involving these. Now this isn't a haul. I have actually showed you these before. This is actually my summer reading list. I've seen quite a few of these videos floating around and I thought it'd be really good to show you mine because I've got quite a few books I haven't read, and with making this video I can like go back and watch it and be like, oh yeah, I need to read that book and I should really read that book. So it'll be a good idea to do that. Also really sorry if I keep like playing with my hair today. I've gone back to black, as you can see. I'm just such an indecisive person. This is why I buy wigs, because I like to change my hair every 5 minutes. So yeah, I'm back to all black again. Just currently have, this is doing my head in. I just currently have my Foxy Locks hair extensions in. I'm really sorry I keep playing with them, they're just so soft. I recently washed them and just smell really amazing, feel really soft, so I do apologise about that. But yeah, today's video is my summer reading list. So I'm going to show you 6 books. I thought it'd be a bit realistic. Well, it's realistic for me because I do read quite a lot. Although recently I've been like kind of a rut and like I haven't been reading as much as I used to. I used to read like every single night, but lately I just don't know, nothing has really grabbed me as yet to read something. I do have a brand new book in this pile here that I am dead excited to read, and I probably will start reading it tonight. So the first book on my summer reading list is this. Now this is Silence is Goldfish by Annabelle Pitcher. Now I've had this for quite a while and I still can't believe I've never read it yet. Half these books on here I haven't read yet, so it's probably going to be like a summer reading list, autumn, winter, etc, etc. Yes, this is Silence is Goldfish, so I'll like tell you the title, author, and I shall read you the blurb. The reason why I got this book is because Annabelle Pitcher has wrote another book called Ketchup Clouds, which I found was to be like absolutely amazing. I love that book. It's actually on my other bookcase, and so I really want to see like what other books she had, and I spotted this one. I got this from Waterstones. It was £3 off. I think I got this like near Christmas time. But I shall go ahead and read you the blurb. My name is Tess Turner, at least that's what I've always been told. I have a voice, but it isn't mine. It used to say things so I fit in, to please my parents, to please my teachers. It used to tell the universe I was something I wasn't. It lied. It never occurred to me that everyone else was lying too, but the words that really hurt weren't the lies. It was 617 words of truth that turned my world upside down. Words scare me, the lies and the truth, so I decided to stop using them. I am Pluto, silent, inaccessible, billions of miles worth of everything I thought I knew. This retails for £12.99. I just thought it sounded really interesting. You can't like quite tell what that story is about until you dive into it, so I thought it'd be a really good idea. So this is the first book on my summer reading list. Now moving on to this book, which is The Girls by Emma Cline. I have tried to get into this. I got to page 26 and I'm just finding it really difficult to get into it. But I'm not the one, like I'm not the person to give up on books. Like I'll always try and like get into it and finish it. So I am going to go ahead and try and give this another go because it has a lot of, it's got a lot of rewards for this book. A lot of praise for it, and like the blurb and everything and the cover, it really drew me to it. I just really do want to know this story. I actually showed this in one of my like previous book hauls as well. So I will again go ahead and read the blurb out for you. Evie Boyd is desperate to be noticed. In the summer of 1969, empty days stretched out in the California sun. The smell of honeysuckle thickens the air and the sidewalks radiate heat, until she noticed them. The snatch of cold laughter, hair long and uncombed, dirty dresses skimming the tops of thighs, cheap rings like a second set of knuckles, the girls, and at the centre, Russell. Russell on the ranch, down a long dirt track deep in the hills. Incense and clumsily strummed chords, rumors of sex, frenzied gatherings, teen runaways. Was there a warning, a sign of things to come? Or is Evie already too enthralled by the girls to see that her life is about to be changed forever? So you read that just makes me want to read it again, but honestly, I find Emma Cline's books, this is the first one I've read by her, I find them quite hard to get into. And yeah, but like I said, I'm not the one to give up on books, so I am going to try and go ahead and read this again. So this is Emma Cline. This is The Girls by Emma Cline, and this retails for, again, £12.99. All of these books are from Waterstone, so I'll leave them all down below for you all. So that is the second book on my summer reading list. Next, moving on to book number 3, and this is Cecilia Ahern's Flawed. And I actually got this, I don't know if I got this for Christmas as well. I can't remember actually when I got this. I just really love the cover, and I actually haven't ever read any of her books before, so, and like I am always seeing them in the top charts, so I thought it'd be a good idea to try them. So yeah, this is Flawed by Cecilia Ahern. It's the heart-stopping young adult debut, and I should go ahead and read you the blurb for this one. Celestine North lives a perfect life, but then Celestine breaks a rule and faces life-changing repercussions. She could be imprisoned, branded, found flawed. In this heartbreaking and uplifting novel, Worldwide Phenomenon, Cecilia Ahern depicts a society in which perfection is paramount and mistakes are punished, and where one young woman takes a stand that could cost her everything. So again, you kind of don't get like that much of a general idea of what the whole story is about until you get into it. I like books like that that don't like give everything away in the blurb, to keep it secret, which just draws me in a lot. This retails for £7.99, and this is Flawed by Cecilia Ahern, book 3 of my summer reading list. Now moving on to this, and this is Maze Runner by James Dashner. I actually have all of these books and I haven't read one yet. I actually got all of them for Christmas and I just never got around to reading them all yet. I've watched all the films so far that have been out and I think they're absolutely fantastic. Just how good is Bill O'Brien though, just gorgeous. But yeah, so since I watched the films, I really want to see how like it compares to the film when I read the book. Usually I tend to like books better than the films or the like TV shows, so it'd be good to see if I do like this better or not. So I should again read you the blurb of this one. When the lift cranks open, the only thing Thomas remembers is his first name. But he's not alone. An army of boys welcome him to the Glade, an encampment at the centre of a terrible maze. The Gladers have no idea why they are there or what's happened to the world outside. And following the arrival of a girl with a message, they must find out a way out or die. And this retails for, again, £7.99. So this is the Maze Runner book 1 by James Dashner, and this is book 4 of my summer reading list. Now moving on to this, and I don't mean Twilight, I mean this side. Again, I got this for Christmas, and because it's the 10th anniversary. Yeah, I can't believe it's been 10 years since Twilight. That's absolutely insane. So Stephanie Meyer actually released another version of Twilight where like the gender roles are swapped over. So instead of Edward being a vampire, he's like the human, and then the vampire is the girl. I just thought it sounds all really confusing, but again, it sounds really intriguing. I'm just really like eager to find out what happens if they keep it the same as Twilight and how like the gender roles change everything. So I'm really excited to read this. I just love the covers. I love Twilight. I love Twilight, seriously. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. So yes, this is the Life and Death Twilight Reimagined by Stephanie Meyer, and this retailed for £16.99, and that's book 5 of my summer reading list. Now on to the very best of the best. Is this? Oh! Now this has only recently just come out in the past few days, and if you know me and you watch my channel, you know I'm a die-hard Shadowhunters fan. I have all the books, I'm obsessed with the TV show, I love the film, etc, etc, etc. I'm a massive fan. And when Cassandra Clare brought this out and she said she was like releasing another book, I literally screamed. I was that excited, and the day it came out, I went straight into WH Smith's and they didn't have it. I was like, what? What? Where is my book? So unfortunately, fortunately, my lovely daddy got it for me online off Amazon. But I have now known that you can get this in Waterstones and WH Smith now, but on the day of release, it wasn't there. So yeah, this is Lord of the Shadows. This follows on from... oh, I can't remember what it follows on from. Oh, what the hell? What is wrong with me? Yeah, this follows on from Lady Midnight. Why couldn't I think of that? I don't know why. Yes, this is Lord of the Shadows by Cassandra Clare, and this is book 2. And I should go ahead and read you the blurb for this one. I can't tell you how excited I am to read this. I'm literally going to start this tonight. I've just been dying to get my hands on this book and just delve into that Shadowhunter world and just lose myself with all the lovely Shadowhunter characters and not leave my house for about a week. Sounds good. Would you trade your soulmate for your soul? A Shadowhunter's life is bound by duty, constrained by honour. The word of a Shadowhunter is a solemn pledge, and no vow is more sacred than the vow that binds parabatai, warrior partners sworn to fight together, die together, but never fall in love. Emma Carstairs has learned that the love she shares with her parabatai, Julian Blackthorn, isn't just forbidden, it could destroy them both. She knows she should run away from him, but how can she when the Blackthorns are threatened by enemies on all sides? Their only hope is a black volume of Dead, a spellbook of terrible power. Everyone wants it. Only the Blackthorns can find it. Spurred on by a dark bargain with the Seelie Queen, Emma, her best friend, Christina, and Mark and Julian Blackthorn journey into courts of fury, where glittering revels hide a bloody danger and no promise can be trusted. Meanwhile, rising tensions between Shadowhunters and Downworlders has produced a cohort, an extremist group of Shadowhunters dedicated to registering Downworlders and unsuitable Nephilium. They'll do anything in their power to expose Julian's secrets and take Los Angeles Institute for their own. When Downworlders turn against the Clave, a new threat rises in the form of the Lord of the Shadows, the Unseelie King, who sends his greatest warriors to slaughter those with Blackthorn blood, and sees a black volume. As dangers close in, Julian devises a risky scheme that depends on the cooperation of an unpredictable enemy. But success may come with a price he and Emma cannot even imagine, one that brings with it a reckoning of blood that could have repercussions for everyone and everything they hold dear. Oh! Sorry, someone's just like staring at me on my bed like, why are you making strange noises, human? I just have no words for this. Like, I just can't tell you how much I just adored this series and how much it's just like played a big part in my life, and I'm just, you know, it might sound stupid to some people, but like books, you know, especially these books, they mean a lot to me, and I'm just really excited. So that is book 6 of my summer reading list. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know if you'd like to do this video again, and I shall see you all next time. Bye.